Dogs don't need much. Food, a walk, a few pats, and in return they give copious amounts of unconditional love.
Are you ready?
But for animals in shelters, while all of their basic needs are met, they don't get the same amount of attention they'd receive from their own family. Taryn Chalmers has found a way to fix all that.
Hi guys!
She's taken all that canine affection and channeled it to a group of people who need it most.
Something as simple as bringing a dog, or dog interaction in general really, can have such a beneficial effect. Sometimes it strikes me, even now after 3 years of running the charity, I think, how did something so simple not exist before this?
This is Blackie.
Taryn founded Animals for All Care, a charity that takes RSPCA rescue dogs into aged care facilities.
So I think the program really draws some nice parallels between two groups who really are looking for love. You see two groups of people who've probably had long, really busy, exciting lives. And these dogs, they've ended up in the RSPCA through no fault of their own. And they essentially are neglected and kind of looking for love. And then we bring them here and they get cuddles and pats. And I just love the mutually beneficial relationship that the program brings.
Yeah, but I'm going to get a kiss.
Say hi.
Yeah, they are.
Look at those eyes.
The more I see the dog, the closer he comes. You know that is normal, and I think he would then even stay with me if I have him all day. He wouldn't say anything anymore.
Who's this?
Taryn's own love for dogs. She has 7 at home, and her background in medicine were the inspiration for the group.
Say hi.
When you introduce animals to palliative care patients or patients in aged care facilities or even patients with disabilities, things like falls reduce, they're happier and they tend to live longer. So I think that's a pretty good extrapolation for the rest of society. Everyone should have a dog, I think, or 5.
He likes people too.
He does, he's very friendly.
And these visits aren't just for animal lovers.
I find it provides a platform for kind of socialising, and they come and chat. Next thing you know, they're talking about the dogs that they had when they were a child. They're talking to each other. They're talking to our volunteers, to me, to the staff. So I think it's a really good facilitator for making sure that, people remember these things. They remember how much joy a dog can bring, and the dogs are really cute. So I think that helps.
One at a time. It's very nice. I've had fantastic dogs. Some of them are naughty. I get into bed and they put me out, kiss me out of bed, and I had to get back in again.
But this isn't just a one-way street. Many of the dogs that come through these doors find a more permanent kind of love.
These dogs get a lot more exposure than they otherwise would. I mean, we generally try and take dogs out that have either been in the shelter for quite a long time or are a little bit older, so perhaps not as attractive for people to adopt them. And we've had so many dogs that have been adopted through the program.
Come here, dog.
Who gets more out of it? I'm going to say mutually beneficial. I actually cannot pick. The residents are so happy, the dogs are stoked. I mean, we're able to give these dogs a chance at adoption that they may not ever have, and we're able to brighten the lives of anywhere from 60 to 300 residents in one day. So I'm going to say it's good for all parties, including the volunteers.